Brianna Lyman. Brianna, what do you make of this? The Post reports ABC execs are, quote, panicking over the fact the hosts are too far left and that it's just not good TV anymore.
Well, I think this is first an admission that Alyssa Farah Griffin is not a conservative like they try to pretend she is, but rather a left-wing hack who masquerades as a conservative to make her liberal co-panelists feel better about their radical policies. But, you know, Liz, what's interesting, they weren't scrambling when they thought Kamala Harris was going to win, because at that time, they believed that they still had the ability to set the narrative for the American public and that they could get away with talking down to half of the country. But what they're not realizing is that a majority of Americans are going to Fox News or other alternative sources of media, and in order to save their sinking ship, they have to find a new strategy.
Yeah, so we should also report, New York Times is also reporting MSNBC in a primetime viewership freefall. Its viewership has plummeted 53% since October after Trump won. You know, and the other thing, too, is, Brianna, 46% of women voters went for Trump. That's a 3-point improvement since 2020. So the New York Post asks if nearly half of women voted for Trump, maybe at minimum the View could find one woman to represent that perspective on the show. And it also quotes an ABC source saying, well, ABC execs aren't sure how they can move forward with credibility, since everyone at ABC is on the same side as the View hosts.
Yeah, look, there are plenty of strong, smart, conservative women out there, and it's not going to be just one additional person on that panel. It needs to be a 2 or 3 addition of a conservative woman, because a 4 against 1 fight is just simply not fair, although there are plenty of women who could hold their own. You mentioned MSNBC. I thought it was important to mention that they did see a rating spike on election night, I believe, because people were tuning into MSNBC to see the meltdowns because they treat MSNBC as a joke. And writ large, the left-wing media, look, they can make changes on The View or on another show here or there. But if they don't have top-down changes from the reporters who write on the website, for magazines, for print, and for TV, it's not going to do anything, because there's still this inherent bias in left-wing corporate media that they're not willing to step back from yet.
Okay, Brianna Lyman, thanks for joining us tonight. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
President-elect Trump's Make America Healthy Again campaign, he just